Hello guys and welcome to episode 2 of the Tropical Rainforest Famous 5 scenario. I am Jules Minnow, obviously. How are you all doing? All well and good, I hope. Right, so last episode we just got ourselves, as I say, very briefly set up. And this episode we've we'll see what we can do sort of in the way of weapons and tools and stuff, and sort of getting us underway and sort of equipped for any kind of like raids and stuff. I've got a feeling there will be a raid at some point very soon. There usually is like a tester raid, sort of fairly early on in your Rimworld games. It's mining out the rest of that steel there. So Engie, has she already made a bow? She has, and she's made a good bow. Yes, what a girl, what a girl. Right, mad animal. Okay, right, let's have a look. There it is. It is an absolutely mental chinchilla. Right, chinchilla on crack or something like that. Or on go juice. A chinchilla on go juice. Right, so what we probably need to do is dispose of this chinchilla ASAP. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make sure everybody is on attack. Okay, attack, 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 and attack. What I want to do, right, so 1, 2, that's all 5 of them, so let's sort of make sure that we're equipping wood, equipping wood, Wade, you can equip the wood, which is right next to you, and Kenta, you can equip the wood, so, alright, so this is the mental chinchilla, and we just need to make sure that right, okay. I won't bother disturbing Engie. Right, melee attack. Melee attack. Melee attack. And Kenta, you can come in and join in the fun as well. Melee attack the chinchilla too. Oh, there we go. Okay, Engie's just like not even taking any shit there. She's just straight in and yeah, have some of that, you chinchilla. Right. If we get like a butcher's table and like a kitchen and stuff set up, we can probably sort of butcher that. Right, so components we have 12 of. What are these guys? Oh, they're cutting plants. Do you know what? I thought they was just standing there having a chat. I was like, nah, come on, we're in a rainforest, mates. We got some stuff to do. We've got work to be done. Tree houses to be built. Oh, how awesome would that be if you could build tree houses? Oh yeah, so this is like I was saying, there is like new animals and stuff in the jungle. The panda being one of them. Now, sort of, I have made it so it's a bit slower than the grizzly bear, and I don't think it's as powerful either. I don't think so. I might be completely wrong, actually. I can't remember what I did to it, but what I did to the panda. I didn't do anything to the panda, I promise. Gave it 2 black eyes. But no, seriously though, like they were like way OP in the original mods, and I do absolutely love the artwork on them. So I had to bring them in line to vanilla. And I thought, well, do you know what? If he was going to be attacked by either a panda or a grizzly bear, which one would be more fearful? And the grizzly bear is more fearful than a panda. Like, if a panda attacked me, I'm pretty sure I'd just be like, well, alright, well, let's have a cuddle. But no, yeah, I would be like a lot more scared if I was being attacked by a grizzly bear. So, right, they are getting some more wood for us. Engie is still crafting some more bows. We will sort those out for everybody. What I want as well, this is going to be a little bit sort of difficult if Engie is the only constructor. So what I'm going to do, should I try and build a perimeter wall sort of like right now? Will that work like right now? How much wood would I need? How much wood would I need? Right, so like 150, if I want it to come out to like about here, just before that lake, so say 200, and then say 250, so 450, and then So say 700, and then so about 900 roughly. How much wood have I got? How much wood is available? 923. Check out that for being absolutely spot on. Right, so we could pretty much use all the wood that we have like available and build a perimeter wall. Might be a sensible idea. I don't know whether to build a perimeter wall for the moment or just build a kitchen quickly. Get food and stuff up and running in there. What's their needs and bits and bobs at the moment? 8 without a table in a little pane. So, right, okay, let's get a kitchen and a freezer up and running. So what I'm gonna do, those can be like temporary bedrooms. I want to get this deconstructed, that deconstructed, that deconstructed. Just so we've got a bit of space to work with. Deconstruct that, deconstruct that. We will get like a kitchen and stuff organised. Oh, hello. Right, okay, so visitors. Ah, sure. Alright, so these are guys from like the hospitality mod. So you get like guests and stuff come in. And you can sort of either try and improve the faction relationship, try and to recruit that person rather. And sometimes, like, if you can build like a guest room, a little bit like a bed and breakfast, a Rimworld bed and breakfast, and they'll sort of come into your sort of area. They'll sort of eat food that you have sometimes, and they may leave you like presents. Like if they've had like a really good time, and they feel as though you deserve it, then they may well like leave you with some gifts, just to say thank you and stuff. Right, so we have 21 bananas left. That's absolutely fine. Don't need to go foraging again for the minute. So, okay, right, Engie is doing her bits and bobs with that. What I'm going to do, just, I'm going to have everybody on just constructing, just to get rid of all of this stuff quickly. And then what I want to do is probably remove the floor too. So if I go floors and then remove floor, we can sort of get rid of the flooring too. Alright, there's that. Solar flare, so no, okay. Faction discovered as well. Right, so visitors, that's those guys which is up there. Eclipse, we're in the middle of an eclipse at the moment, so there's no sunlight. Solar flare, so not only there is an eclipse, there's a solar flare too, so that means there will be nobody, or no electronics working. And faction discovered, you spotted a new faction, they're hippies and call themselves the Seductive Komodos. Oh dear. Alright, okay, so they're hostile towards... What? They're hippie faction and they're hostile? Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen like a hostile hippie faction. You'd have thought they'd all be about like love and sort of and friendship, but no. They are hostile. Right, so how much of this have we got done and constructed? So the wall has been like deconstructed there. So if I remove the floor, just remove that, we should have some tiles there. The solar flare is ending. Okay, it doesn't make any difference to us because we haven't got any electronic equipment at the moment anyway. I could probably deconstruct this thing. What I'm just going to do, just so that I know where I am, I'm going to call it Minnowtown. And that will be the name of the place. Right, so they were awfully disappointed by their stay. I'm very, very sorry that don't have like a guest room or anything set up for you yet. And visitors from Intimacy's Hill are leaving. So that ruined the faction relationship by -20. So Intimacy's Hill are now completely neutral with us. There's no goodwill, but there's no bad will either. What are you wearing? A nerve suit helmet. Okay. Well, that looks like you're just on your way to a fancy dress party, Marjo. Looks pretty cool, though. What? Oh my god, you're robbing my bananas. Okay, so you're really disappointed by your stay and now you just robbed my bananas. Okay, I need to harvest some more now then, don't I? Right, I need to find a tree which is almost fully grown, so 85%, ready to harvest. There we go then. Right, Kenta, you can prioritize cutting the peach tree. And then if you can haul those peaches back, mate. So it's all about the peaches. Right, and we want to probably remove this floor here to remove the floor. Alright, Engie, when you're done there, remove the floor. Okay. Should have a fairly decent amount of stone blocks now as well, after all of this. That should give us quite a decent amount of space to build with. Right, there's probably some more flooring to remove here as well. Now, getting rid of the walls, there is, and the eclipse has ended because you can now see again. Right. Beautiful. So look at all those stone blocks. It is quite ideal just to like deconstruct any buildings and stuff that you see, sort of like nearby where you're building. Because before you sort of research stone cutting, you can get these stone blocks. Oh, new lovers. Kenta and Allah have come together and are now lovers. So I was saying, wasn't I, like in the first episode I think it was, that it would be great if we could pair Allah off with somebody. Do you know what I would have thought? Like, she would have paired off with somebody else. Like maybe Wade. So Kenta is 63, Allah is 47, so 16 years older than him. Or 16 years younger. So it would have probably made more sense for her to pair off with Thingy, and then Engie to pair off with Kenta. So now Engie, you would have thought she wouldn't pair off with her own son. Or you'd at least hope so, anyway. So that leaves Engie, 53-year-old Engie the Cougar, could maybe pair off with 20-year-old Finn. Finn is going to be in for a whale of a time, mate. Engie the Constructor has probably like constructed a whole kind of like secret sex dungeon for Finn, and Finn is just going to be like, whoa, alright. So they're all on their way to bed. You guys go and have a very nice sleep. Get up in the morning. Oh, good one bed. Normal. Good. Poor. And then superior. Of course, Engie would have claimed the superior one, wouldn't she? Ha. But what a girl. What a girl. Alright, so just wait until they are ready to rock and roll in the morning. So is that everything deconstructed now? I think that's everything deconstructed. Pretty sure it is. So we should now have some pretty decent space to use to build. What I may do is just enclose that off like that, and then come down here and then build like a wall sort of just around here. Just to sort of... I don't want to mark off a too big an area at the moment. But I do still want to build a kitchen and so on and so forth. Visitors. So another group from Intimacy's Hill are visiting. They seem to have a few items for trade. Okay, sure. So another visitors group. Oh, that's what I was going to do as well, wasn't it? Right, so Engie is still making bows. She's made a normal one and a good one so far. So she is on her way to making the third one, I think. Is that her finish with the third? So as soon as she puts it down. So she's got two more left to make. So it's a superior bow. This is why I love Engie. If anytime you get Engie as a character, like she's normally like pretty spot on. Right. I'm a big fan of her work. A really big fan of her work. Okay, so they're going to start moving all the stone blocks and stuff. Yeah, they are. Okay, so what have we got in the way of stone blocks and that now? We have sandstone blocks 43, limestone blocks times 343, and granite blocks times 331. Okay, right. I will, like I say, build a sort of like a freezer room and a kitchen. So if I go 11, 11 out, 11 and 11. Because if you build sort of like 11 by 11, the inside works out at 9 by 9. And if you stick like an orbital trade beacon in the middle, that can then pick up the whole room. Not only that, the same goes for like sun lamps and stuff as well. So what I would do, I will bam 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 bam. That will be those will be doors. And then if I just make this like 15 roughly, maybe 15, like that. And I can always stick like some solar panels and stuff behind. So this will be our sort of kitchen dining room area. And then if I come out down here, down here, down here, stick some solar panels. That's kind of what I do with like the rooms and stuff that I make. I tend to make like a freezer room like this, and then sort of a kitchen area attached to it. And then what I want to do is probably chop out all the trees and stuff which are in there. Okay, so they're all making that, that's cool. They're all chipping in. So that probably didn't want everybody on construction, but hey, there you go. What's Allah doing? Praying. Okay. Fair enough. You crack on and do that. Whatever makes you happy. I do need like a joy item as well, don't I? So I've completely forgot to do that so far. So like horseshoes pin. Let's have a horseshoes pin there, and you guys can have a game of horseshoes and see who you want to send off to the Olympics for the Horseshoe World Championships. I reckon Wade might be quite good at horseshoes. He's got a shooting skill of 7. I was saying that Engie's at 11. Why is it that Engie is just like the best at everything? Yeah. Okay. So we did have 12 components, didn't we? So that'll be enough. I'm pretty sure we can get away with, we could probably get away with 2 small coolers if it goes to temperature. The small coolers and the medium heaters and stuff like that, they're from the... So these 2 are vanilla, the small heater and the medium cooler. And then you've got small coolers, medium heaters, and then you can research like other industrial versions. And I'm pretty sure they are actually. I know they're from the Redist heat mod. You can create like really sort of intricate, elaborate sort of piping systems and stuff for dispersing hot and cold airs, hot and cold airs around your base. Depending on when you need, like where you need it shipped to. So. Okay, so we're almost finished with that. I will need to chop down everything inside as well. So Engie, cool, she's a hard worker. All the others have gone to sleep and Engie is still slaving away. Right. This is why Engie is the absolute best. So, at this time, Intimacy Hill were absolutely amazed by our hospitality. Like, where did you even stay? You stayed in the jungle. Because we haven't got a guest room for them at the moment. But, I mean, maybe that part of the jungle was just nicer. It had better views. You could see less tree trunks. Okay. Right, so they're all sleeping in bed now. I think we've got 3 bows, have we? Yeah, we have. We have a normal, a good, and a superior. So they shouldn't deteriorate because they're like underneath a roof, which is like one of the reasons why you want to build a roof. Okay, so they are all up and ready to rock and roll. Food. That's probably what we want to do, isn't it? Starvation. Ah, sure. That's what I was going to do, wasn't it? Where did all the peaches go? Have you guys eaten all the peaches already? Alright, okay. Wade, come on, mate. Let's go. Let's go get those, Oh, Finn's eating some taro roots. Sure, man. Alright, Wade, if you can bring those bananas back to a base. I'll have a munch out first. Alright, prioritise hauling bananas. Excellent. So that means everybody else can feast and dine. And that's enough work for Wade for the day, so he's now cloud watching. Cheers, mates. Right, Engie and Finn, they're just sort of... They're both meditating, actually. Yoga in the bedroom. Alright, group of travellers from Intimacy's Hill passing by. So, we've still only sort of really found Intimacy's Hill, and then the 2 hostile factions so far. Cargo pods. Okay, what's in the cargo pods? Whoa, they're a long way away. What is this? Neutro flower petals. I think this is the stuff that you can craft like the neutroamine from. I think it's neutroamine. I won't bother with those. Like, how much are they worth actually? Worth $1 each, so it's probably by the time you sell them to traders and at the rates that the traders will take them for, it's probably not worth going down there to pick them up. Okay, right, so power. We want to stick like a solar generator in here. If I go structure as well, so wall that off. Then we want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another one just to sort of. Oh, I went one too many over there. Cancel that one. And then we'll put a door. A door in there, maybe? Let's have a look. Do bam, and then bam. And then we can get a door in there. Yeah, that works out, actually. That works out pretty cool. And then I may... Should we do a guest room there? We could do a guest room there. We could do that, actually. Let's do that. Right, if I cancel those 2, then what we want is temperature and medium cooler, just there, and then we'll have it supported by a small cooler, and then we'll go for a battery. Go for a battery there inside the freezer room, because it is it's more ideal, I believe, to keep your batteries at a colder temperature. Than it is warmer temperatures, because they're less likely to go pop. So this should get us like a kitchen, some other stuff up and running. So if we go butcher's table, so what you want to do ideally is have them butcher the creatures as soon as they come inside. And then if we go like fueled stove, and then we can always stick like a plant pot or something. For furniture, we stick like a plant pot. Sort of just in the middle there. Change the cooler to -5, and we change that cooler to -5 as well. Should keep that room at a pretty constant sort of freezing. Faction discovered. Okay, right. So cargo pods. We'll get rid of that because we have spotted a new faction. They are mercs and call themselves the Saber Donkeys. What a name. They're not hostile, thankfully, because you definitely would not want to be attacked by the Saber Donkeys. Like, so they're not hostile, but they don't have any goodwill with us currently. So yeah, ideally, if we can get the Saber Donkeys on our side, then yeah, that's I think that's game 1. Pretty sure the Saber Donkeys are the game winners. Right, okay, so that is everybody done, dusted. What is Engie doing? Oh, she's gonna something to eat. What are you all about? Oh my god, you've been sleeping during the day and you just get up and just do your thing at night. Maybe you don't get on with everybody else. Maybe that's the thing, and you just don't really want to hang around with them, so I don't blame you. Okay, right, like I was saying, that is everybody done, dusted, and in bed. So that's going to be the end of episode 2. So once again, I have been Jules Minnow. Thank you very, very much for watching, and come back and join us for episode 3. And hopefully we'll have a fully functioning kitchen and freezer up by the end of the episode. So cheers, thank you very much. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe as well if you haven't already. And we'll see you very, very soon. So ciao for now.